Greetings, gang. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourself. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all my moderators. Hey, Tiff. Hey, AV. Hey, MS. Hey, son. So, we're going to do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on, and then we're out of here. All right. All right. All right, let's see. Okay, overall energy is the Emperor. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Moon in reverse. Okay, so this Emperor. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Gigi. This Emperor is about to reveal a lot of shit. Okay. Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like this Emperor is tired of holding back. They feel like there's nothing left to hide or to hold back. So this could be something deep. This could be something emotional that this Emperor is about to reveal. But nonetheless, they're about to reveal something. Can you show me this, please? Temperance, yeah. They're being angelically guided to release this, reveal this. If this Emperor does, then there will be balance restored in their life. Okay? This has something to do with their spirituality. Maybe they are not fully showing like their spiritual practices or their spiritual gifts or their spiritual knowledge or spiritual power, spiritual authority, even their rank. With the Temperance and the Emperor, I feel like with the Nine of Wands in reverse, they realize they can no longer do this. Like this person is going to have to step up and show that they are the spiritual authority on something. Or even if it's not like, because I don't feel like they're trying to oppress anyone per se. I feel like it has something to do with them. Like they have to show up. It's about them. Okay? Show me this, please. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Something about this Emperor's birthright. Hey, C. Scott. This Emperor's birthright. I feel like it's embedded in this person's DNA to be like a spiritual powerhouse, so to speak. With the Ten of Pentacles, representing like the 10th house, the temperance representing like the 9th house, that spiritual house. With the 9 of Wands in reverse too, somebody can no longer like fight getting into position. Some people are literally called to this place to be healers, to help people heal, to help people process. This could be somebody's calling with the 10 of Pentacles, and with the 9 of Wands in reverse, they can't fight it anymore. Somebody has to step up and show their spiritual authority on something. I feel with the 9 of, but I feel a hesitancy. I want to see why. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. King of Swords. So I asked Spirit, why is there hesitancy? So the 10 of Wands fell out with the Temperance in reverse. And now we have the King of Swords. I feel like this person could be like either listening to too many other people's opinions, or they're around like too many unstable individuals. Like, if you're the Temperance in the upright, it's gonna be hard for you to be around people who are the Temperance in reverse and the 10 of Wands. Always burdensome, always trying to, like, with the King of Swords energy, I'm saying this is someone that's like, they could be like making their spiritual growth your responsibility, or trying to suppress yours by burdening you with their imbalanced energy or something like that. So like, if you are hesitating to step into position because of other people, you're going to have to cancel them out. You're going to have to. Nobody has the same birthright, the same exact birth chart, the same exact life path. It doesn't matter if somebody's a life path 4 and you're a life path 4. That don't mean y'all life path is going to be exactly the same. So if you spiritually balancing out and living your truth and your purpose, you're going to have to get away from anyone who's imbalanced and burdensome with the 10 of Wands. Because with the King of Swords, that may be all they want to talk about, is how they're burdened. And you could be here balancing your life out, your spiritual life, whatever it is, doing what you are called to do, and you have people who are not on that same path around you. And with the 10 of Wands, they got heavy spiritual burdens. Heavy. I feel like it's because with this King of Swords, like, they think they know everything, so they can't be taught. Even if they don't know, they say, I know. But then with the 10 of Wands and the Temperance in reverse, it's the same problem. Show me this Emperor, please. What does this Emperor need to do, Spirit? Yeah, because, you know, the 10 of Wands is other people's shit, right? I asked what the Emperor needs to do. 8 of Wands. after tarot, 9 of swords. So this emperor needs to like take back control of their mind. They need to just go in a totally opposite direction of all of this. They need to keep pushing forward. They need to cut out the noise of the world too. You see how they got this sword up? Like, somebody needs to not bring something to bed with them as well. Or like, if it's not, don't bring something to bed. I really feel like to bed. So like, this emperor needs to stop thinking about others people's shit when they should be resting with the 9 of swords. This 9 of swords is adjacent to the 10 of wands. So like, this could be like other people's problems in this emperor's head, like when they supposed to be resting, taking care of themselves, living their purpose. You gonna have to kill the noise of the world. 10 of wands could be like other people's expectations of you as well, what they think you should be doing with your 10 of pentacles. So even if this is not your spiritual path, like let's say this is like the mundane. If you know that you're the one that make the money, balance the money, nobody needs to be asking you what you doing with your 10 of pentacles, what you doing with your money, right? What's this 9 of wands in reverse, please? Seven of wands. Yeah. So this emperor is powerful. And I'm kind of getting frustrated with this emperor because I feel like this is somebody that's powerful, but has been overridden by like a gang of bullshit that doesn't matter to the emperor's purpose in life. And with the 7 of wands clarifying the 9 of wands reverse, it's time for this emperor to like make strict boundaries now, because there's been a change of plans with the 8 of wands. All right, let's see. Give me one on this 10 of pentacles, please, Spirit. The strength. Yeah. I feel like if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be no foundation. I'm talking to somebody who has built something. You don't become the emperor like off rip. Like, it takes a lot of work, dedication, discipline to become the emperor. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. This is like you've paid your dues, you know. You go from the 10 to the Queen. Yeah, so this emperor has paid their dues. There should be no question about it. Like, it shows. Show me this, please. Aside from that, I feel like somebody is about to make a really good investment. So like, you may be at this, with the strength card, you may be at this position in your life. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation before I can even finish my sentence. You may be at this point in your life where you're gonna have to make a decision. With this Two of Pentacles, like if you're gonna invest and make it grow with the Queen of Pentacles, or are you gonna let everything fall apart with the Sun in reverse? Spirit is loud and clear that the wise choice right now would be to invest in something that's gonna grow. Even if like you have to take it may not be like a huge, it may not be a large purchase. I'm seeing the number 3, so it could be $30, $300, $3,000. It depends on what your situation is, but the number 3 is coming up very loud. You have to take that and put that into something. With the Strength and the Ten of Pentacles, though, it'll blossom, but you're gonna have to decide. You got like a time limit with the Sun going down. So maybe you got to pay something before 5 o'clock or something. It's like the hourglass being flipped over. Like, okay, you like the decision time is like now. It's like 8 days away or some shit, you know? Or you're gonna have to make a decision. Whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna need to do it. That's not for everybody, but that's what I'm hearing. But the Sun is setting on something that you need to decide on. Show me this. Hey, Minister Squirrel. I feel like with the Five of Wands after Tarot here, there's not going to be as much resistance as you think it is. With the World card coming out, this is a cycle that has to happen. So if you're hesitating with the Two of Pentacles because you feel like it's going to be a lot of resistance, it's going to be a lot of competition, you're going to be outbid or something like that, or you're going to waste valuable energy or money or time, like you won't. Like this is going to pay itself off with the World. Like it'll come back around. I'm hearing the word residual. Something's going to come back around. So you should just make the investment while you can. All right. All right, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? Page of Swords. So there needs to be more information on something. You need to gain more information. Okay? I know, Minister Squirrel. Don't worry about it. You know what, too? I've been seeing a lot of people lately, like, stealing my intellectual property and shit. Like, saying everything I be saying, bar for bar. The shit I be tweeting, the shit I be saying in the lives. Motherfuckers is weirdos, okay? That's what we call monitoring spirits. Now, there needs to be, somebody has to make a move with the Knight of Wands, but with the Page of Swords, there needs to be some more information before somebody takes off. This could be why somebody is anxious too. Like, they know they want to go in a certain direction, but they don't have enough information. They don't know really which direction they want to go in, or should go in rather, and this is causing them a lot of anxiety with the Nine of Swords. Show me this. Death in reverse. So this is why a change hasn't happened yet. I feel like a change hasn't happened yet because somebody doesn't know enough yet to initiate the change. Like, but somebody's ready to make a move. Like, somebody's ready to change something, but they don't really know enough yet to do this. So you may, if you're trying to make a move, Like, even if it's like short distance travel or some shit, like, I don't know, like somebody needs to know something more. If somebody has some anxiety over this because something's not changing, because it's like something's missing with the Page of Swords. Show me this Page of Swords, please. What's missing? What's this Page of Swords? Eight of Cups. So again, like, somebody don't know, like, okay, if I do walk away, then what? If I do make this move, then what? So this is why something's not changing. This is why somebody's not moving on with the Death in reverse, because they're unsure about where they're going to go if they even do leave. So this could be like for somebody, this could be like a living situation or a relationship with the Eight of Cups. Whatever it is, there's some type of emotions attached to this. We got the Eight of Cups, like the 8th house, and then the Death represents not Taurus, that's the opposite of Scorpio, but Scorpio represents the Death card in the major arcana. So there's some type of emotional, like deep emotional ties that someone feels like about moving on or leaving, because they don't really know what to do next. So somebody got some type of anxiety about that, like not knowing what they're going to do next, but they know they have to leave, but they're unsure of like their capability to like actually do it. Show me this. What's this Knight of Wands, please? Nine of Cups. What they don't know is they'll be happier. Yeah, confirmation, 6 of Wands. I feel like somebody needs to stop bullshit and then just do it. Somebody mad because they can't predict where they're going to be. If you look in the background of this Eight of Cups, there's the moon, the full moon and the crescent moon wrapped around it. Somebody got hella anxiety, but it's because they're trying to predict something when they need to be more active than emotional and anxiety ridden, stuck in their head, playing scenarios over and over. Like, that's giving somebody analysis paralysis. That's why nothing's changing. That's why they keep being in the same situation, because maybe they don't want to listen to anybody else and they're not taking any action towards what they want. But there's some form of comfortability that they're provided in the space they're in, but they still know they have to go. Let me get one more on this. Yeah, 3 of Cups in reverse. There's an air of unhappiness there. Whoever this is, they're even surrounded around people they can't trust. So somebody may feel like their back is against the wall. I feel like somebody wants to be vulnerable, but they don't trust anyone enough to be vulnerable with them, too, with the Death card in reverse. 8 of Cups. So maybe somebody doesn't really have anybody in their corner. It's like they don't trust anyone, which they shouldn't with the 3 of Cups in reverse. These are people you shouldn't trust, the 3 of Cups in reverse. Because they will smile with you, they will party with you, they'll drink with you, they'll toast with you, but when you are in a position where you need like guidance or something deeper, those are not going to be the people for you. But they're not trustworthy either, because the 3 of Cups in reverse is like disloyalty, unhappiness, gossip even. So you can't be vulnerable with these people because that's what they want to see. They want to see your break. They want to see your breakdown. Show me this, please. Real talk, AV. What's the 6 of Wands? Or yeah, wait a minute. I asked what the 6 of Wands is. It's the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. God, spirit, the divine source has something for you. Has something for you. You ain't gonna find it while you around this Three of Cups in reverse type energy. You're not gonna get it there. With the Nine of Cups, that's personal gratification, emotional fulfillment, wishes coming true. But it's the nine, so it's only for you, you know? And you could, and contrary to popular belief, people will stay around you just so you can't collect your blessings. They'll stay around you just for that, because they don't want you to get it, because they know only your name is on it. With the Six of Wands, it's your victory. It's only your victory. So sometimes people will be dead weight in your life just to make sure that you don't get your victory, because they're not paying attention to theirs. Some people are too busy watching your plate to eat what's on their plate. Show me this. Show me this Three of Cups in reverse, please. Yeah, Three of Swords. These are people that have betrayed you. And it may be unbeknownst to you. With the moon in the background of the Eight of Cups, these are people who have betrayed your, what did you say? Oh, thank you. Confidence. Betrayed your confidence in some way. Some of you guys are healing from stuff that spiritually you felt, but you couldn't put your finger on it. It's whoever's in this Three of Cups in reverse, they've betrayed you before with the Three of Swords. Several times. The swords represent communication, the mind, whether it was through their thoughts about you, which is evil lying, or whether it was through their communication about you. There was some type of betrayal here. So if you feel like you didn't open up to certain people, that's why you weren't supposed to. Because they were not trustworthy. And Spirit has something divine for you, and they are just holding up the line. They're holding up the line. They're dead weight. I'm telling you. All right, let's see. All right, I want to look at this Six of Wands and this Ace of Pentacles. Show me this, please. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, after tarot. There's going to be a financial windfall in somebody's life that's going to help them get out of some type of poverty. Somebody is about to have a financial victory. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles after tarot. A situation somebody's been juggling for a while is about to ease up. The divine is handing somebody this victory. Not handing them the victory, because the Six of Wands, this is somebody that's went through a battle. And when they get to the finish line, it's the Ace of Pentacles there. And they're going to realize with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, like, damn. I just feel like somebody's like, damn, I made it. Like, just drinking a gang of water or Gatorade or some shit. Like, right when they cross that finish line, or right when they come to this end of this battle, they're going to see like it was all worth it. Yeah, Ashe, Six of Pentacles. I'm telling you, the divine has something in store. The way you get through storms is you go through them. So with this Six of Wands, you've gone through the storm. So now here comes that ray of hope in the sky. Here comes that reciprocity from the divine, you know. But this is all contingent upon you taking action. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Show me this, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, HP3. I didn't even know you was in here. I'm telling you the truth. Ace of Swords out in the upright position with the Four of Cups, though. I like it. I like it. This is like a major fuck you. This is like a major fuck you. This is like, I made it. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a major fuck you. To all the people that doubted you, that stood idly by watching you on this mission, struggling, fighting, getting through it. It's a major, this, whatever spirit is handing you with this Ace of Pentacles, it's a major fuck you. A royal, because there's a crown on top of this Ace of Swords. This is a royal fuck you. Honestly. Because what happened, what I'm seeing with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands, the journey wasn't even about nobody else. The mission was never even about nobody else. Like we talked about at the top of the reading with your purpose, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Temperance. The mission was always for you to elevate your soul, elevate your spirit. With the Ten of Pentacles, to elevate your bloodline. The mission was never about nobody else, but people made it about them. So you have to say fuck them. See, like I told you, everybody don't got the same mission and the same life purpose and stuff. So just because the person sitting next to you is fighting generational curses or cycles doesn't mean they're fighting the same ones you are. So we should never step in the way of anybody on the journey that they have to be in. We're not their creator. We're not their source. So like, when you see somebody on a mission, just move out their way. If you're not going to add to, assist, uplift, or any of that, just get out the way. Or you're going to be in line with everybody else that's getting this royal fuck you. And that's just real. And it's not about being mean or being nice. Motherfucker, you got shit to do. And you can't have no people-pleasing tendencies like I was talking about when I was mad at the Emperor earlier, to the point where you holding yourself back to keep everybody around you balanced. With the Temperance in reverse, that's not your job. And if anybody comes in your life and they feel like they're bigger than your program, or just because they stepped in briefly in your life that now they part of your program, nah. The Emperor creates their empire alone. That's a cardinal fire energy. So there should never be an excuse for the Emperor to be wavering. You know? Show me this, please. Ashe, come on, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles again. I told you. I even gonna hold you. Look, Ace of Pentacles twice. What Spirit has for you is for you, for a job well done. Even if you weren't perfect, you know, with the Five of Pentacles, you could have fallen off a few times. You know, you fell on hard times during the mission. You know, you're not perfect. None of us are. But I mean, we are in a world full of imperfect beings expecting perfection from everybody. Nobody give a fuck, but everybody offended about everything. Everybody can sweep their imperfections under the rug, but when they're met with imperfections in others, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a lot of people who think they're perfect, so of course they would see the world that way. But anyway, what source is giving you is doubled right here. With the Ace of Pentacles twice, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles in reverse, King, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. There's something going on there. Show me this, please. Yeah, Fool in reverse. Get from around people, bro. Because you got the Fool in reverse, which is a major arcana, and the Empress in reverse. You need to get the fuck from around insecure people. The Empress in reverse is somebody who's very insecure and is threatened by anybody who is not insecure about the same things they're insecure about. You could be a free spirit, and this makes somebody insecure. Somebody is in constant comparison with other people's journey, other people's life, and they're trying to put it on. I just heard the Emperor's clothes, but anyway, they're trying to put it on, but with the Fool in reverse, it's not theirs. It's not their journey. It's not their mission. It's not theirs. It's not their aha moment. Show me this, please. What is this Empress in reverse problem? Why are they not free? Why are they not taking action? Calculated risk. Can you show me? Please. Thank you. Star in reverse. Because they're not healing. They're not fucking healing. They're too busy comparing themselves to other people, being envious, jealous, not taking care of their mental health. They're doing too much when they need to be healing. They're projecting and not healing. They're very angry too. Like, whoever this person is like, they always have something that they could be angry about. Any day of the week, if you ask them like, yo, so what you mad about? They'll have something to say. They got something to be mad about. And this is what's keeping them from seeing the world in the full energy. Like, packing light. He only got one bag over his shoulder and he's trying to take a leap of faith, a calculated risk on themselves. But somebody's not doing that. And for it to be the major arcana, this is what's causing like a huge blockage in their life and their freedom of spirit. Their own spirit within. Show me this, please. Hermit in reverse, yeah. So they're avoiding themselves. Somebody's avoiding themselves. They're avoiding their shadow. So they think they're perfect, so it's hard for them to sit and be like, yo, maybe I'm what's holding me back. With the Hermit and the Empress, they can't say that because that's going to bruise the lower aspect of their ego, and they're going to hurry up and snap out of it and be like, no, but everybody got me fucked up, so this is why. Like, somebody, that's something that's going on with somebody's shadow or vanity. What is this? Seven of Cups. Yeah. It's like borderline delusional. They're not facing themselves, and so they're staying in some type of illusion. With the Hermit in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Somebody could be doing like the opposite of what they're supposed to be doing, because the Hermit represents Virgo, and then the Seven of Cups represents Pisces, and those are like two opposite signs. Like, you could say sister signs or whatever, but I feel like somebody's not grounding themselves as the Hermit, and they're staying in this illusionary space. And that's why they keep choosing the wrong thought, the wrong emotion, the wrong door. Like somebody's avoiding their shadow. And if you want to know your shadow, some of the shadow work you need to do, look at your opposite sign, and then look at the positive and negative traits of that opposite sign. Hey, Gio. Look at your north node, your south node. Yeah.
Everyone said I'd have to leave my job to earn a marketing degree. Everyone except WGU. Their competency-based online model let me complete assignments and take tests at my pace with no.
Show me this, please.
I also used what I already knew to earn my.
And y'all need to stop avoiding Two of Swords. Somebody's always in a space of avoidance. Like, oh, that's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. It's happening. And it's fucking with you emotionally. Like, somebody needs to get out of La La Land. Somebody's not making any decision with the Two of Swords. Any decision to get out and go within. Show me this. This shit is happening. Confrontation. The High Priestess in the upright. Somebody needs to go within. Stop being so external. This ain't the time for you to be an extrovert, okay? I know you like it, but this ain't the time for that. Somebody got to get right with self. Somebody got to get some things in balance. Somebody got to fine tune their intuition with the Four of Wands. Somebody need to stabilize themselves spiritually. The fourth house talks about the foundation. This is a spiritual foundation that can only be grounded is if somebody goes within and get out of this illusion that nothing is happening, because it's a lot happening. Show me this, please. Yeah, bottom of the deck is Judgment. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Spirit just said somebody needs to calm down. Somebody needs to calm the fuck down. It's more about the internal right now than the external. With the High Priestess is quiet. Probably don't hear from the High Priestess a lot. Probably don't even got a lot to fucking say. They only speak when they got something to say. This is a person who's not afraid to like be on their own. With the Four of Wands, whoever this High Priestess is, they spend a lot of time in like their home. The Four of Wands can represent the home. That's the fourth house. They can spend a lot of time at home with like just their closest loved ones. It's only like a few people in this card. This is where you'll find this person. Not in the mix. They not mixy. Like, you only gonna find this High Priestess energy with the people that are solid. Solid, true, loyal to the soil. That's the only people you gonna find this High Priestess around. They're not mixy. So it is because of this judgment. This high priestess didn't become the high priestess for nothing. Granted, if it was a birthright, it was, but there was still trial and tribulation that's attached to that. This high priestess had to be learned how to use better judgment. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, because they've been betrayed a lot. Whoever this high priestess energy is, they've been betrayed a lot by people who embody this Queen of Swords in reverse energy. Mean spirited, talk a lot of shit, combative as fuck, lie too much, lie, throw stones and hide their hands, get people in situations that ain't got nothing to do with them, could care less about it, or throw you under the bus in a minute. Because the major arcanas here trump this Queen of Swords in reverse. This is a court card. This is a person. However you feel about it, it's a person that embodies this energy. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups in reverse. So they not only have they been betrayed by Queen of Swords in reverse energy, they've been betrayed by King of Cups in reverse energy too. People who have tried to emotionally manipulate them. King of Pentacles in reverse, that were greedy, self-serving. Hierophant in reverse at the bottom of the deck. The high priestess can't be with a Hierophant in reverse. They supposed to be divine counterparts. They supposed to be on the same page. They can't be with somebody who didn't gave up or who using their gifts for the wrong reason, or wolf in sheep's clothing. So this is why you only gonna find this high priestess in the Four of Wands energy, around solid, stable energy, people they could trust, their closest loved ones. They not just out and about. They've learned too many lessons with the major arcana, the Hierophant in reverse. They've trusted the wrong thing. They could have believed in the wrong thing, practiced the wrong thing, whatever have you. They've learned a lesson with the Judgment. So now they know Four of Wands is the goal. Four of Wands is always the goal. You take care of home before you go out and take care of the streets. All right, let's see here. We got a lot of different archetypes out here in reverse with these court cards. Somebody has experienced the worst of people and the best of people. And they've had to use discernment and make solid judgment based on that, so that they don't experience those things again. It doesn't matter how it makes anybody feel. If you've experienced things on such a grand level with all these major arcanas, you're not going to repeat the same thing. And if you do, then you know what that means. Show me this Judgment and this High Priestess, please. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So this, wow, okay, Spirit. This High Priestess is preparing to go into some type of war with somebody. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you the truth. Seven of Pentacles, the Judgment again. Nine of Pentacles in reverse in the Tower with the Five of Swords. Whoever this High Priestess is, they're preparing for some type of battle. They know. With the Judgment in the upright, and if it's not a physical battle, it's a spiritual one, because we on the High Priestess and the Judgment, or with the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords, they know they're going to have to argue with somebody, or they're going to have to put somebody in their place with the Judgment. And the Seven of Pentacles. They know, like, okay, I might have to put somebody in their place. This is going to be very shocking with the Tower. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is, okay, thank you. This High Priestess may have to cut off a lot of codependent energies. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Swords. This High Priestess has to cut off people who are, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, like taking energy, essence, something from them, peace, harmony even. They're going to have to initiate some type of conflict in that, in a way. I don't really want to say conflict, but I do. But I also want to say confrontation with the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. Like, there needs to be like a judgment call here. I just heard, if this is energetically, if you take back your energy, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, people are going to show you, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, how they truly feel about you. When they can't have access to your energy or whatever it is that you have, High Priestess, Judgment, Spiritual Knowledge, Queen, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, resources, something like that. This may be the judgment call that you have to make, though, with the Judgment out twice. Can you tell me why, please? Okay, before I finish shuffling, so if you do that and the Knight of Wands and you just get gone and do what you got to do, it's going to seem like conflict to someone. So you removing your energy or your attention to something is going to feel like conflict, even if you didn't initiate any conflict, because on here the Knight of Wands' back is turned to this Knight of Swords. So you like seemingly, keyword seemingly, turning your back is what's going to show you somebody's true nature with the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. The reason I say seemingly is because the High Priestess and the Judgment is out here. So this is a major call to action with the Knight of Wands that you have to adhere to. So that's going to look like you're turning your back. And so they're going to stab you in it. And their reasoning will be because you're the Knight of Wands. Elusive or some shit like that. Eight of Cups, because you seemingly abandoned them or walked away or something. You turn your back, they're going to stab you in it. Show me this, please. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse, because they have no integrity and they're easily triggered. What is that? Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. And they're like a energy vampire or a user or something. The King of Pentacles in reverse is very greedy, you know. I'm going to clarify this and then we're going to move on. Show me this, please. Eight of Swords. This is how they're going to always be. And then They're going to expect you to save them from themselves. You don't have time for this, okay? You don't have time for this. You don't have time for this. You got the judgment out here twice and the high priestess. You want to face karma for fucking around with other people? Because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. You keep being around these types of energies. You're going to be getting all the karma they getting. You're going to have to keep relearning lessons that you learn, that they keep learning. Like, it's going to be a gang of, like, bullshit. You don't want spirit to call judgment on you because you're around these people who are, like, imbalanced, spiritually fucked up, sick in the head, open enemies, frenemies with the Three of Cups in reverse. This is why you're going to have to be the Knight of Wands. You have to. Hey, Kate. Yeah, you got to be the Knight of Wands right now. Because look you got to see it from the spiritual standpoint that I'm seeing it. You got this Knight of Wands here, right? Optimistic, ready to go on a mission. And you got this Knight of Swords behind them. Like on their bumper, on their heels. You have to keep moving. You have to. And you can't be letting reckless people tag along with you. You can't be letting people who flip it at the mouth all the time, talking crazy to everybody. You got other shit to do. And when you got the High Priestess and the Judgment out here twice, you got a different type of responsibility. In the way you move in the world, the way you communicate with people, the way you treat people. Fuck everybody else in the world. Spirit holds you to a higher standard. Fuck what everybody else expects of you. What do Spirit expect of you? Like, that's the real thing, because people be having unreasonable expectations of others. They be wanting you to do shit for them that they would never in a million years take on for you. So fuck what they expect. What is your spiritual responsibility? Because everybody a high priestess these days. But what is the responsibilities that come along with that, though? That's what's most important. All right, let's see here. I want to clarify this Tower and this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Aw, thank you, Sunflower Power. I appreciate you. All right, Spirit, show me this, please. Eight of Wands. You need to get out of fucking Dodge, okay? Because whoever this unstable person is, this codependent person, I don't want to say codependent because it's this dependent person is. You need to get out of Dodge with the Eight of Wands. You need to get away from whoever this is because they're experiencing a tower or they're about to. So with the Eight of Wands, you need to be going in the opposite direction. Some of you are going to be able to avoid a tower moment. Even if you feel like you're not at your best right now, I want to see something. Show me this, please. Three of Wands in reverse. You do avoid a tower moment. This Nine of Pentacles in reverse person is expecting a tower moment for you. But some type of divine intervention is happening and you're going to be out the way. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, because I clarified the tower. I got the Eight of Wands. I clarified this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I get the Three of Wands in reverse. So that's movement with the Wands. You're going to be out of the way when some type of tower hits. It's sent to you. Thank you, Spirit. From this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. But it's going to go right back to them, though. Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody planning for your downfall, they need to be planning for their recuperation, because it's coming back towards them. It's coming back towards them. Confirmation, Eight of Cups in reverse. I ain't even going to hold you. If somebody's sending like projections of sadness and misery to you, wanting you to be unstable in life or something, this is what they about to receive. It's on its way back. Mercury retrograde season gonna show them. I promise you. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse, they not even gonna be prepared for it. Because whoever this is, they know everything. They know everything and nothing at all. And they greedy or selfish or something like that. They're not going to be able to get through it the way you got through it, too. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They're not going to be able to get through the storm like you got through it. All right, let's move forward. What do we have for the collective, please? Queen of Wands. And in true Leo season form, fiery form. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands in the upright position. So this is a time for you to really just stand in your truth and your power. Like, be audacious, you know. Spirit just told me, don't let shit ride. And I'm not telling you to be, you know what I'm saying, confrontational, but we got to look at the word confrontational. It derives from the word confront. You might have to confront things as they happen. Maybe you the type of person where shit don't dawn on you right away. Shit about to dawn on you right away. If somebody get weird with you, you need to be like, hold up, don't talk to me like that and don't treat me like that. Like, you're going to have to really stand in your power, not even your truth. The truth has already been spoken. Now it has to be physical. It has to be actionary. You're going to have to really stand in that shit. Because for the Queen of Wands to have the Seven of Wands next to you, this means you are defending yourself from people who are trying to cross your boundaries. So you might have to tell people, like, no, if you're talking to me, you don't got to touch me. You know how you be out and strangers just want to touch you, talk to you, grab your hand, grab your, hold on, like shit like that. Like, you might have to really be setting boundaries, because the Queen of Wands is very sensual looking, very curvaceous, beautiful, long hair, natural shine, like very sexy even. You might have to defend yourself from people who trying to either take advantage of you physically or energetically. You might really have to like push people back, like, hold on. This ain't what you thought it was, or this ain't what that is. Like, I'm not on that type of time. You might really have to start letting people know, like, nah, you can't just come at me like that. You're going to have to come at me with some respect, with the Queen of Wands, because there's a lot of disrespectful people. People who don't have proper etiquette. You know how the Queen of Wands is. Like, they with that proper etiquette shit. Like, come correct or don't come at all. So you're going to have to start really looking at shit like that. You're going to have to start saying that to motherfuckers like, hold on. That's a boundary you trying to cross there, buddy. Show me this, please. And motherfuckers ain't gonna have no. Thank you. Before I finish shuffling, motherfuckers ain't gonna have no choice but to respect your boundaries or stay the fuck away from you. That's the only two choices going forward. Respect your boundaries or stay the fuck away from you. Don't ever let nobody. Don't ease up on your boundaries for nobody at this point in your life, because people gonna take that as a weakness, and they gonna really start overriding and doing stupid shit. If they don't like it, they could go. Everybody got boundaries. Even the people who mad at your boundaries got boundaries too. You just ain't triggered them yet. You just ain't set them yet. And I always tell you, sometimes people's only boundary is you having boundaries for them. Because sometimes people over-exaggerate their place in your life, and they feel like you shouldn't have any boundaries with them. Show me this, please. All right, let's see. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. And you're going to have to hold on to it too. This is like, you can't let a few days go by and then be like, okay, well, let me drop the boundary with them. No, you're going to have to hold these boundaries till death do you part. You're going to have to hold these boundaries. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Because if you don't, like I said, they're going to try to escape. They're going, hey, Lil Lou. They're going to try to get over on you. With the Seven of Swords, open enemy. If I know somebody got a boundary, I'm going to respect it. Because I'm about loyalty. I'm about, like, treating people the way I want to be treated. If somebody say this is my boundary, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I'm Ori, I'm about to cross their boundary. Nah, that's your boundary. I respect it, because I'm going to want you to respect mine too. And plus, we all got our own autonomy. You started your reading off with the Emperor. When you start letting people cross your boundaries, I swear for God, they start feeling like they bigger than the program, your program. Then they try to make their program become your program, so they can control you and be weird. People weird right now. People weird right now, gang. I'm telling you. There's some good people out there. But there's a lot of weird motherfuckers too. And these are the ones we exposing and learning how to identify certain attributes and characteristics and ways motherfuckers move, so that we can carry out our mission successfully and stay out the way of this shit. All right. Okay, let's see. but you're gonna be looking good, and either you gonna have to defend that, or people are gonna try to make you defend yourself in front of them. Like, people gonna try to antagonize you so that you can step off your throne. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you get around weak spirits and you feeling good, because the Queen of Wands is like high vibe in an upright position, high vibing, optimistic, let's get it, looking good, getting attention even though they ain't asked for it. When you get around weak spirits, they're gonna try to make you defend that to them, right? You know, they'll throw some little shade, they'll say some little backhanded shit to you to try to see if they could get you out of character. But the Queen of Wands in the upright is not in character. This is just who they are. This is what they embody. They've dealt with this type of shit before. You can feel good and shit about yourself. You get around weak spirits and they'll try to say little shit to you to see if you're gonna shake, or if you're gonna fold, or if you're gonna like self-deprecate just to be around them. If you're gonna not pop your shit just to be around, if you're gonna not talk about your good qualities, you ain't gonna be able to network around these types of people, because they gonna feel away. Get the fuck away from people who always feel away. Let them go feel that shit on their own time. The Queen of Wands is about business, about doing shit, making shit happen. Show me this. Yeah, Three of Cups in the upright. The Queen of Wands is about networking, talking to people who are in good energy. You know what I'm saying? Being around people who want to find things to celebrate about, not to gossip about, not to be down about. This is the energy you got to embody with the Four of Wands. You need to be around people who want to talk about ideas and goals, not other people. You need to surround yourself around solid individuals. You know that saying is true. The 5 most people you spend your time around, blah, blah, blah. That shit is true. You need to be around people who looking to like commemorate things, make shit happen, cross finish lines, cross off goals on their list, see their vision board come to life. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. You want to be around fortunate people. And not on some user shit, because the Queen of Wands in the upright can carry their own weight. They got something to offer. They got a table of their own to bring to the other tables that's already there. This ain't nobody that's an opportunity. This some, what you bring to the table. Oh, I have a table that I can sit adjacent to your table, and we can all win and get it together. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of shit. So this is not a time to play yourself short just because you around weak spirits. Weak spirits don't want to hear you talk about your success. They don't want to see you promote yourself. They don't want to see you talk about nothing, even if it is benefiting them, with the Three of Cups in reverse earlier. You got too much fire. You got too much gusto. You got too much heart to be secluded in that type of bullshit. And that'll keep you from even finding a good partner too. You be around a gang of miserable motherfuckers. You ain't gonna find no good man or woman when you just around people who just want to be in misery all the time. How you gonna find somebody good for you? That shit start taking a physical toll on you. If you looking for a good woman, you can't be around a gang of motherfuckers that's talking bad about women all the time. And if you spending time with a woman, you a simp. If you and a woman go to dinner, you a simp. And you ain't gonna be able to be around no good men if you around bitches that hate men, that's always talking down on men, like they done met every man in the world. Like, you gotta be around people that's happy and trying to find a happiness in life. And that's just some real shit. The world is bigger than the scope that of the people you around. Show me this, please. And sis, you better get away from women that think you a pick me every time you not arguing and combative with a man. And bro, you need to get away from men who think every time you enjoy a woman and you want to spend time with her, you a simp. Seven of Swords, that's the open enemy talking to you. Some people want to be the open enemy to keep you close enough to them just to use you. They want to be close enough to you so that they can be the only one that use you, take from you, steal from you, suck you dry emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, all of that shit. They don't want to change and heal to meet the right people. So they don't want you to change and heal and meet the right people either. Give me one on this Seven of Swords, please. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. People that really be plotting on ways to like betray you while still being around you and enjoying your energy. What is this? Show me this Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Some of y'all can't trust somebody at work either. You can't trust somebody at work or somebody that watches you while you work or around you, something like that. Show me this, please. Six of Cups. Almost said Eight of Cups, but it's somebody who's been lingering in your energy for a long time. I'm hearing like recent past. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse. Lingering in your past for a long time. Bottom of the deck here is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Just trying to make sure you don't find some type of happiness. That's why you got to be mindful of these open enemies. The people that be like, oh, I hated you when I first met you. When I first met you, I thought you was stuck up. I didn't like you. Them motherfuckers be the same ones that sit in your life and be a curse in your life. But anyway, there's been somebody in your energy for a long time. Court card energy with the King of Swords in reverse. That's like made it so nobody loves you, so they think, right? This is their intention. It's to say as much negative things, slanderous things, lies, because the King of Swords in reverse lies, just to like make sure that nobody loves you, nobody like links you, nobody celebrates you, comes around you. You got a lot of open enemies. Seven of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. You got a lot of open enemies because of this King of Swords in reverse. People only dislike you because of what this King of Swords in reverse said about you. And it was untrue. Yeah. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, even to make sure that like people don't work with you or like nothing in your life grows, like all your seeds will spoil or something. Like somebody really got some bad intentions. They got a really bad mind. Like if you don't be happy with me, then I don't want you to grow anything. I don't want nothing happy to blossom around you. This is how somebody feels. With the King of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, somebody, that's their mindset. Like if something don't happen with me, I want you to fail on every level. I want you to like experience hardship after hardship. because you're not doing something with me. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Show me this, please. I'll be in my chat arguing with my moderators. Like, just click off. Moon. Yeah. And they expose a lot of, like, they expose a lot of your secrets, and they hold a lot of secrets. This person has a lot of dark, twisted secrets that they would never want anybody to know about them. Yeah, High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, this person somebody got a bad mind, yo. Again, somebody is spiritually unwell. They could be like having weird conversations with themselves. King of Swords in reverse, Moon, High Priestess in reverse. I'm seeing like this person's mind, and I'm seeing this person's thought process. So like now we're not just dealing with an open enemy, we're dealing with a hidden enemy too. The High Priestess represents the 12th house. That's the house of hidden enemies. The Moon as well. So somebody like has very dark thoughts. With the High Priestess in reverse and the Moon. Six of Swords in reverse again for them. Like somebody has like really dark thoughts. Like if it's not just about others, it's what they think other people are doing to them, because they're very paranoid. They're very paranoid because they know what they would do to others. So they're thinking that other people are thinking the same way they're thinking. But you had the High Priestess in the upright with the Judgment in the upright twice. So your mind is in a totally different place than theirs. With the Temperance in the upright for you as well. Temperance in reverse for them. Your mind is in a totally different place. But you're like the object of this person's dark thoughts. You're the object of this person's dark thoughts. Can you show me why, please? Show me why. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. With the 10 of Wands in the upright. This is why you're the object of their dark thoughts. You're not allowing their problems to be your problems. You're not allowing them to be a burden in your life. Somebody's love language is like being a problem to someone and people still putting up with it. That's their love language. Like seeing with the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, like seeing how much they can put you through and how much they can take from you. Right? That's their love language. Not bottom of the deck, but coming out with this was the 5 of Wands in the upright. With the clarifying the 6 of Swords in reverse, so like seeing how much you'll like fight with them, how much you'll put their need for conflict in front of you, in front of your goals, how much they can take from you before you break, or if they could take so much from you to distract you from what you're supposed to be doing with the 6 of Swords in reverse. Like somebody has a very twisted mindset. They feel like they can burden people, treat people weird, and then still like receive from them, still like get something, Six of Pentacles in reverse, that they're not willing to give back. The problems that somebody wants you to put up with, they wouldn't put up with if you came to them with that. They wouldn't. They wouldn't do it. Let me see. Ace of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. You're being called to just move forward. Whatever projects you have that you can do solo with the Ace of Wands, do it. You know, build something up. Take your inspiration, and once it's completed, show it to people who can materialize it. Don't bounce your ideas off people who ain't gonna help bring that shit into materialization. With the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, fuck that. You don't need a sounding board. You got a vision board. You got a journal. You got spirit. You got your ancestors. You got your guides, your spirit team. Bounce it off of them. Like, with people who got plans for some shit. Or people who know how to put something together. With the Three of Pentacles, if you got to outsource to people who know how to get some shit done. If you got to get advice with the Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, get it from somebody who's accomplished something already. Who's built something already. Who's like work shows for itself with the Three of Pentacles. And the After Tarot here. Yeah. And with this Five of Wands, you need to get from around people who still have the mindset of like a child. Like, not like a child, like in a good way, but like who still living, like who acting like they're like 16 mentally and emotionally. You need to get away from people who are emotionally stunted, you know? Arrested development mindset kind of people. Yeah. All right, let's see. Confirmation. I clarify this, I get the Justice and the Upright. Yeah. I told you, be around people who talk about ideas. The Ace of Wands could be like an idea from the divine. Also, too, don't share your downloads with everybody either. You're going to have a bright idea with the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, something that could really be materialized. Something that could really come together. Like this plan can really come together. With the Major Arcana, the Justice clarifying this. And with that High Priestess energy, you're going to have to build on this in secret. And you, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, you may not have no help. No investors. No donations. No backup plan. You know, you may have to build this shit alone for a long time. But that shit is going to be successful. It's going to be solid. And you're going to know the ins and outs of it with the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Show me this, please. Woo. Okay, Magician in reverse. Now, we're gonna clarify this, but two things could be happening now. For some of you, you guys have all the tools to make it happen and you're not utilizing them. You have all the access to the tools, the resources, the access to the resources, the access to the magic, and you're not using it. And for others of you, there's somebody working against this. Like somebody is, thank you, Spirit, somebody is keeping like a really close eye on what they think you're manifesting, and they're actively manifesting against it. Yeah, confirmation, Knight of Swords. To clarify this fucking Magician in reverse, there's somebody who's trying to keep like a close eye on whatever it is you manifesting so they can come in and fuck it up. I'm telling you the truth. Ace of Wands in the upright twice. So there's something that you have that seems of great value to others. Either they want it for themselves and they don't know how to get it with the Magician in reverse. So all they know how to do is like intercept you. I heard the word usurp, whatever. But that's all they know how to do. Show me this, please. Knight of Swords, Magician in reverse. Hangman. Yeah, I'm telling you, they studying you. They're like, you're somebody's meditation, bro. Like, somebody only focuses on like conflict, chaos magic, just like weird shit. Like that's all somebody researches and dives into. They're stuck in that mindset. They don't even research how to heal my angry, evil spirit. They don't look at shit like that. So somebody's setting their ways in that way. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get out of there. Somebody just wants to be like a thorn in your side. Like they want to be the thing that like conquers you, defeats you, replaces you even. I hope people know that just because one person has a lemonade stand, that don't mean that they can't open their own. Like whoever this person is, they're like single-minded. They think only one thing can exist at the same time or at a time. So they spend their energy, resources trying to defeat what they think is the competition as opposed to just like making themselves better. All right, hold on. I'm about to grab something to drink. I'm back. Okay, so let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? Oh yeah, I do want to clarify that justice in a minute. Whew, 9 of Cups in reverse. Oh goodness, what is this? What is this 9 of Cups in reverse? Oh, that's crazy. Spirit is always on point. Okay. 9 of Cups in reverse is clarified by the King of Wands in the upright. So, what's wrong? Wait, hold on. Let me get the baby. Okay. The only way somebody is gonna be happy is if they just boss up, like we was talking about with that Queen of Wands. But the thing that I was tripping off of is because before I clarify this, I was like, yo, I really kind of want to see what that Justice card was. And when I was thinking that, Spirit threw the other Justice card out at me, right? So it's the Justice twice. Right? It's the Justice card upright twice. Somebody needs to get real honest with themselves about what's going to make them happy. And it can't have nothing to do with somebody else. Somebody is only staying somewhere in hopes that like an ex-lover would come back to them. That's the only reason why somebody hasn't like left a certain place. Is because they're hoping that as long as they are there, somebody will still have access to them who don't even deserve access to them. Ace of Swords. I'm telling you the truth. Somebody really needs to get honest with themselves. And it's going to be ugly for somebody. Like when somebody honestly tells themselves what would make them happy, it's going to make them feel ashamed of themselves with the 9 of Cups in reverse. Possibly because they spoke against this so much. They, I don't know. But the only way somebody going to be happy with this Ace of Swords and this King of Wands is if they live in their truth, be in their truth, and accept it. There's an air of this acceptance here. All right, let's move forward. Somebody wants you to be okay with also too with that 9 of Cups in reverse. Somebody wants you to be okay with not being number one. If this is somebody that you expect like emotional gratification from or satisfaction from, they want you to know that you got to split that with other people with them. Like somebody's not going to be able to be your sole thing of happiness, which nobody should be. But somebody wants you to be okay with like not even the bare minimum with the 9 of Cups in reverse. Like somebody wants you to just be with them and be unhappy and be okay with being unhappy as long as like you getting the bare, not even the bare minimum from them. Somebody's very selfish. And I'm not talking about no I'm talking about a very deep interpersonal relationship. Somebody that you could have been intimate with or something like that. Or somebody that you like have spent physical time around. And I have to clarify that because I'm telling y'all, a lot of people be crashing out over parasocial relationships, and these aren't even people who are in their waking life. So somebody needs to get really grounded emotionally to where they're not taken advantage of in that aspect, or they're not setting themselves up for failure. All right, let's see real quick. All right. All right, you guys got guide. Light attribute represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Yes, that's what we've been talking about the whole reading. There's something you got to go within to find, okay? It can't be external anymore. Spirit is calling somebody in close and quietly. Spirit wants somebody to be quiet, okay? So they can listen to the divine, so they can listen to their higher self. Like everybody needs that time with spirit, with their spirit guides, to process, to detox, to release what no longer serves them, to release things that never serve them, to let go of the baggage and the chaos of the outside world. Like everybody needs that time. Everybody needs time to process. Everybody is living life with themselves. Even if they are in a partnership, you still need to have individuality. Mm-hmm. If you're around anybody that wants to pull you away from that, they not for you. Because why aren't they spending time with their guides? Yeah, pioneer in reverse. Shadow attribute. Compulsive need to keep moving on. Somebody needs to slow down. Like I was saying earlier, somebody needs to slow down. Somebody like to do too much. The way somebody avoids their spirit guides or their higher self is by always keeping busy, or they are always meddling in other people's shit. People who are pioneers, they trying to block them, stall them. Somebody has this impulsive need, like a knee-jerk reaction to always be in something, doing something. And it's a light bulb. I said earlier something about somebody having a bright idea. Somebody wondering why they not having a bright idea is because they not sitting still long enough. They not sitting with spirit long enough. They not sitting with themselves. They always meddling in somebody else's energy. They always trying to read somebody else's mind. They always trying to mimic somebody else's ideas. Because the pioneer is the first to do it. The shadow attribute of that would be someone that's trying to mimic something that's already been created by someone else. Even if it is an idea. Something that they're not even guided to be doing. All right. We have damsel in reverse, shadow attribute, waiting for a knight to provide for you, seduction by romantic illusion. So you have somebody here that's always playing damsel in distress. This could be somebody that always needs to be saved from something. Always got a problem for everybody around him to solve. Like this person gets off, like this person has like kind of like a royalty complex. They think everybody's supposed to be saving them at every moment, on every hour. Somebody needs to be in service to them. It's low key like that Empress in reverse. But this is the type of person that perpetuates the victim mindset or victim role so that they can always feel important. So somebody feels important by people saving them, even if it's from stupid ass shit. Like this person is very overly dramatic. They make a big thing out of nothing just so that people could like see them as the victim. Somebody loves being seen as the victim of something. A victim of something or somebody. Bottom of the deck is child nature in reverse, shadow attribute, tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. This person is abusive. Whoever this person is, they abusive themselves. They probably talk crazy to their pets and shit. Hit their pets, be abusive to their pets. They probably talk crazy to people. Like somebody, like, I said something earlier about somebody living like they like 16 or something with child nature in reverse. Somebody just don't want to grow up. Somebody feel like everybody in their life supposed to treat them the way their parent is supposed to treat them. Even if their parent didn't treat them that way. They feel like everybody's supposed to treat them like that. Or they feel like they're supposed to be like the eternal child in everybody's life. Like everybody's supposed to like deal with them with like kitty gloves or some shit. I know this sounds petty, but whoever this is, like they litter a lot too. Like even if they near a trash can, they just gonna throw it on the floor. Like somebody is like so like they're not self-aware with the child nature in reverse. You know how children are like carefree, they don't really know the rules like we do. This is an adult who know the rules, but they stuck in the they stuck in like a child mindset to where they like to pretend like they don't know shit, so everybody could always be saving them, always be like, oh, like they want people to always talk to them like you would talk to like a child who don't know no better. Yeah. With Judge in the upright, whoever this damsel in reverse is, they're going to meet somebody who just calls it like they see it. It says balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. So they're going to meet somebody that's going to be like, yo, you grown, why you acting like that? And this is going to trigger that person. This is going to trigger that person because they don't see themselves as an adult with child nature in reverse. They don't carry themselves like that, mentally or emotionally. They could be paying their bills, all the things that adults do, but when it comes to judgment, this person kind of like acts like a child and expects everybody to like treat them like a child. But they're going to run across somebody who's not, somebody who's going to speak to them like the adult they are, and that's going to be like a trigger for them with the Judge. Yeah, child eternal. I just said that. Child eternal in reverse. Shadow attribute here. Inability to grow up and be responsible. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. I told you that with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse earlier. So, and I want to reiterate, we're talking about an adult here before somebody be like using their childhood wounds to excuse this type of behavior. Somebody is the child eternal. That's how they avoid accountability for the shit that they do. They start trouble and then try to go hide behind other people. They throw stones, hide their hands, and get other people involved in whatever they're doing because they're childish. The child eternal in the positive and the light attribute would be like somebody has this eternal youth about them. Whether it's the glow of their skin, the glow of their smile, the way they live. It's a beautiful thing. But in reverse, this is somebody who's emotionally stunted. And we talked about that with the arrested development energy. But this is negative though. But I feel like whoever this is, they're emotionally that way. They can't see like why things have to be the way they have to be. This is an adult who can't control their emotions. This is an adult who can't communicate without throwing a tantrum or some weird shit. Let's get out of this. Show me this, please. Different energy, please. Wow, okay, thank you, Spirit. You guys got the Alchemist, light attribute, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Yeah. So some of you guys are the alchemists of your life. You've learned a lot. Pay homage to what you've learned and where you learned it and turn that shit into something amazing. You have the temperance at the top of your reading. The things that you've learned. Turn that shit into something. Don't let it all be in vain. Some of you guys are very magical, very powerful. You need to know that. Yeah. Be mindful because whoever this alchemist is, they have an angelic presence about them. And we saw that with the temperance, because the temperance is like the angel of alchemy, so to speak. If you remember the temperance card, the angel is balancing 2 cups with the liquid going from one to the other, and then 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. But that's also known as like the earth angel card. So some of you guys might resonate with that energy, but somebody is a earth angel. They're here to like soften things. They're here to like bring peace to certain spaces. They're here to like turn base metals into gold. You know what I'm saying? Like transform things that were once hard into something that's pliable and soft and calmer. So somebody could I almost said represent, but somebody could possess a very calming energy. Like when people get around you, they just feel calm and safe, and they know like they could just relax. But you got to be mindful of that though, because shapeshifter came out in reverse. Shadow attribute, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. You might meet people who see that energy about you, and then they try to pretend like they're on the same type of time as you, but they're not. They're just pretending so that they can soak up all that shit from you. Shapeshifter is like an energy of somebody like they become like anybody that they're around. Once they've sucked you dry of your personality traits, your characteristics, whatever they can use from you, they go and they shapeshift into the next energy that they like and they want to embody. So you got to be mindful of these shapeshifter ass energies that come in to try to be around like your angelic alchemy. Try to learn your sauce with the alchemist, because they're shapeshifting. This is somebody that like picks up personality traits from everybody that they're around. So in essence, this person is like a compilation of other people's highlight reels, highlight moments. Like they don't have no true depth to them with the shapeshifter in reverse. Bottom of the deck here is the bully in reverse. Shadow attribute. Conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. So be mindful of anybody that's like threatened by you, speaking to you in a way where they feel like you need to explain yourself or give them some kind of information. Somebody is like threatened by you. They're threatened by you, so they want to like absorb parts of you, pretend like it's theirs with the shapeshifter in reverse, and like bully you to not be yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody wants to like bully you out of your own position and become the great value version of you with the shapeshifter in reverse. It's just like somebody feels like, okay, say you a ballerina and somebody else want to be a ballerina. They feel like they can't be a ballerina unless they like bully you out of your ballerina spot and become whatever position you are. When they could just be their own ballerina, they could just do it. That's not how they want to do it. They want to take your position and shape shift into that. Conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse because they're afraid of not being anything. With the shapeshifter in reverse, they're afraid of not taking form of. They're afraid of not being nothing. Bottom line. So the only way they know how to become something is if they knock out the so-called competition, or they knock out the image that they want to betray. They want to jump in you, destroy you, but be in your vessel, be in your energy. They want to destroy the whole vessel that the energy is embodied in and become that. By bully tactics. By making you shrink yourself. So they'll try to emulate you with the shapeshifter in reverse just so that you denounce yourself so they can become who they envision you as. Never let nobody trick you about your spot. These are motherfuckers, like I told y'all earlier, and I usually don't say too much, but I told y'all earlier that people have been trying to steal my intellectual property, use my words verbatim, my speech, all the things, in hopes that I will cower and not be me so they can be me. People will be like that in your life. These shapeshifters in reverse, they don't even know themselves, so they got to find something else to become. And whatever it is that they like from people, they'll cherry pick through people. Oh, I like when they said this. I like when they dressed like this. I like when they had this attitude. I like when that person, they're cherry pick from everybody. So they never take true form with the shapeshifters in reverse. They never take true form because it's derivative of so many other life forces that don't belong to them. But with the bully in reverse, they take it. They take it. Let's see here. You got destroyer in reverse. Shadow attribute. Intoxication with destructive power. Destroying others' dreams or potential. I'm not going to hold you. That's what they do. They try to destroy what everybody else has so they can become that. They try to destroy people's dreams, and then this is like a type of person you could be telling them like, yo, I want to be a nurse, or I want to be a scientist, or I want to have a boutique, or whatever your dream is. They'll tell you like, man, that's crazy. You shouldn't even do that. They'll laugh at it even. Put it down even. You'll give up on it, and then you're going to see them doing the exact same thing that they tried to put you down for doing. And then if you so choose to be like, hey, when I wanted to do this, you told me it was stupid. Why are you doing it now? If you so choose, they'll be like, oh, I had a spiritual awakening with the shapeshifter reverse. I had an epiphany that maybe that is a good idea, and it really called to my soul. And I felt like you saying that you wanted to do that with spirit telling me that I should do that. Like, the motherfucker try to shape shift into you in a minute and then gaslight you about your own identity. After they done destroy somebody else's dreams, destroy somebody else's goals, then they'll try to take it on as their own. Like, yeah, because I always felt like, no, none the fuck you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't. That's why Spirit is saying, like, with the high priestess, keep some shit to yourself. Whatever you working on, keep that shit to yourself. I'm telling you. Give a fuck how cool you are with somebody. Just because you motherfuckers can trust you don't mean you can trust them. And I stand on that. I will always stand on that. Just because somebody can trust you do not mean you can trust them. It doesn't go the same way. Get out of the black and white thinking. Oh, they trust me. That means I can trust them too. No, the fuck it don't mean that, bro. It don't mean that. It just means you got integrity and you living up to what you're supposed to be. All right, let's move forward. All right, let's see. Man, guard your heart, guard your mind, guard your space. I'm telling you, there's a frequency that comes with spirituality, right? And I've been telling y'all this for years. I'm gonna try to break it down a little bit. People who be dealing with like unhealed mental anguish, they're drawn to spirituality because it feels low key like therapy. They feel seen. But these motherfuckers don't be well. And just because they're drawn to it don't mean you gotta open your portals or your vessels to that shit. There's a lot of people who got a lot of shit on them, bro. There's a lot of people who got a lot of shit on them. A lot of demons they battling with, a lot of illnesses they battling with. Just because you spiritual don't mean you need to be open to all of that. I don't care what nobody tell you. It's not a free-for-all. Guard your heart, guard your mind, guard your spirit in these spiritual spaces because demons are spirits too. I say that as I break the deck. Bottom of the deck is hex, banishment. Yeah. It's a lot of people who got generational curses on them, curses and spells and shit on them from stuff that they got into before they met you. Evil shit they was doing before they knew you, while they know you. Be mindful of that shit. And should your soul start to tell you something ain't right, you need to start banishing shit. You need to return shit to where it came from. It's not welcome with you. Now somebody could like have a strong ass hex on them. And every bath and every spell and everything that worked for somebody else may not work for this person. They may have to get into some heavy ass banishment work. This card says, someone is not who you think they are. Your energy is being drained by another's negative behavior. Beware of jealousy. Choose friends wisely. Look deeper into an offer or situation. Something is too good to be true. Time to walk away. I'm telling you, yeah. Somebody around you got something on them. Yeah. It says, beware of jealousy. Choose your friends wisely. Your energy is being drained by another's negative behavior. And I told you that earlier. Like, you could be around somebody that be doing some shady shit. Just them being in your life and being in your presence, being connected to you or attached to you in any kind of way can fuck up your rhythm. And you'll be wondering, like, why every time after I hang out with this person, some weird shit happen? Why every time I talk to this person, some weird shit, a weird spirit come around? Or, like, be paying attention to that. Be paying attention to that. Somebody got a strong ass hex on them, and you just might not want to be around that person. And I feel like this person know it. and they want to be around a pure vessel so that they can kind of like get it off of them onto something. You got ritual invocation. Yeah, somebody got some type of shit on them that was sent to them. Somebody invoked some shit on somebody, like evil eye, negative thoughts, whatever it. You gonna need to do some. You might need to do several cleansings to get this shit up off of you. Let's see what this says. This card says, your connections with the deity is linked to past lives. Honor the deities in all their forms through prayer, ritual, dance, chants, and offerings. Remember your protection. Dedicate an altar to your favorite deities. Yeah, somebody working with spirits to hex somebody. And they got like a close relationship with these spirits. This person could be like a part of a coven or like a spiritual house or a spiritual group or something like that. You might need to do like some offerings, some rituals and shit so you can banish whoever is in your energy. Because it's like you on one side here and somebody on the other side, like trying to like cross you up. Somebody is literally trying to cross you up. Or they've been crossing you up for a while. You need to do something. Yeah, Homeland Foundation in the upright position. Yeah, it's time to like, I don't know. It's time to get this shit grounded. It says, visit your childhood home, honor any feelings you have about your past, face up and accept where you come from. Your past is catching up with you. A foreign land stirs something within you. Investigate your family tree. Look toward home for answers. This is something that's been on somebody's bloodline for a long time. Whatever this is something that's like on somebody's bloodline though. For some of you, like a lot of the women have faced this with these two women in the ritual card here. Whatever you going through, if you were to like casually talk to like an older woman in your life, they would reveal that something that lets you know that like they've been through what you're going through. Hold on, y'all. Let me blow my nose. Yeah, with the two women on this invocation ritual card, you're not the first person in your bloodline to experience this. So for some of you guys, this is something that's been going on in your bloodline for a long time with Homeland Foundation. Look toward home for answers. Maybe some of you guys need to drive past like your old childhood home and just kind of like park and just kind of like sit there and meditate. Talk to spirit, call your power back. Find some type of way to like banish all generational curses and everything that you can think of that derive from that place. Somebody needs to look into their past to see like if there's similarities between what they're going through and the people in their family that came before them are going through or have went through it rather. All right, let's see. Okay, spirit. All right, let's see, gang. You know, some of you guys have this type of energy that people just kind of feel like you deserve less, and if it doesn't happen organically, they wanna force that to happen in your life. You have to be extra protective of yourself when you embody a certain light, a certain energy, a certain essence, because people will feel like you just deserve less, even if they have no logical explanation why. People will kind of like just look at you and be like, you know what? I feel like they don't deserve everything they want. And that's some like twisted mentality with inside of them. Okay, you guys got number 34. Okay, breaks down to the 7, the God number, door to personal healing and happiness. Okay, and I feel like this is a time when like you are really thinking about all the healing work you've done, and like you're ready for that happiness to come in. You know, like, man, I've been healing myself for a long time. That door to healing and happiness should be open for me to walk through at this point. Like, you feel that in your heart. Like, you just know. And maybe you be saying that to God. Like, you know. This card says new beginnings in your personal life. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results, so make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued actions and optimistic expectations. Yeah, it's been a very daunting time, but I feel like in all honesty, you need to like breathe life back into yourself, breathe life back into your goals. That daunting energy that you feel looming over the stuff that you want, you're like one thought shift away from making it seem different. Like it's something going on with somebody's mind, like that's making them feel like there's no way they can accomplish something. You're gonna have to change that. If you're gonna talk about the problem, you need to talk about things that you feel like can be solutions to that problem. And you need to get away from envious people. Number 20, the envy card. Okay? Now, there's people around you that see you trying to heal, see you trying to be happy, or they could have saw this in you and wanted to like strip you from that. But there's a lot of envious people. And before I read the definition, in this card, on the envy card, this person is depicted as like looking out the window onto like this beautiful land where everybody's happy, everything's buzzing around them, people are shopping, laughing, loving, and they're stuck inside this gray, dark area full of envy. You could really be trying to heal right now and just living your own truth, living your own happiness, you know? And there's somebody who's on the outside looking in full of envy and regret and just a contentious spirit. And that's what evil eye is. You see how they're looking through the window? I want you guys to know that these phones are those windows. So you posting your goals, your dreams, your selfies. I get it. Sometimes I post selfies too, but like these are people who are looking on you and envying your personal healing and happiness. Even if you haven't fully walked through the door of it all the way yet, they're envying the potential of you even healing and finding happiness and finding love. Some of these people are so miserable, they're not in love. They're not with anybody because they don't want to heal and change. So they don't even want you to be in love with anybody. But they want to be around you, all dressed up in their envy, all dressed up in their coveting spirits. And those energies are very unwell when you're talking about walking through the door of personal healing and happiness. You can't have these people come with you. You can't have these people come with you. They don't want to see you heal. They don't want to see you be happy. They want you to be in a state of misery with them. If you do find love, they'll tell you all the wrong things. These people are so envious and jealous and spiteful. They'll even pay to orchestrate a downfall in your life just so that you won't be happier than them. That's how obsessed and envious they are with your life, that they'll pay to orchestrate a downfall in your happiness and your healing so that you won't be doing better than them. Let's read this. This card says envy, lack, dissatisfaction. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins in another. She stands in a silver room looking out on a golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. This card upright is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not you. Notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If this card shows up or appears in your card spread, the message is doubly important. Now is the time to move from a consciousness of lack to one of value. With this shift, all things will change. Yeah. So somebody could even have more than you. Like they could really consider themselves. Now let's talk about the more. They can consider themselves like prettier than you, more handsome than you, better car than you, more well off than you financially. But it's something inside of you, because we're talking about the personal healing and happiness. That's the thing that they can't get from you. So that's why this person got jewels and pearls in one hand and silver in another. They got all the material shit. But it's the personal healing and happiness that this person don't have, because they're in a constant state of comparison, and comparison is the thief of joy. So they could be looking out this window at somebody that they feel like is a beggar, broke, because a lot of people equate physical or material abundance as like you perfect and you better than everybody, you on the right side of God because you got a gang of material shit. But they may lack compassion, grace in their heart, and you may embody that, and that may not garner you a gang of physical wealth, but it's something inside of you, your essence, that can't be duplicated, replicated, or taken or bought. And that's what they're envious of. No matter how much bullshit they got, even if they got a better car than you, a better house than you, more money than you, it's something inside of you that's personal. That's only embedded in you that they cannot replicate. And that's exactly what they envy about you. I'm telling you right now, they envy that spark that you have, that they know with all their money they couldn't buy. With their best clothes they couldn't dress up as. That's why they envy you. Okay? That's why they want to duplicate you. That's why they want to take on your energy signature, and they fucking can't, and it's driving them crazy. They're sick with envy. They're sick with envy. They watch everything you do. From the time you get up to the time you go, they pulling cars on you. They watching you on every social media platform. Even if they gotta pay to watch you, they gonna pay it just to watch you. This person is riddled with envy. And it's not just you, it's other people too. It's not just you. You might be the scapegoat for it. All right. All right, gang. That was your collective tarot reading. I love you guys so, so much. Thanks again to all my moderators, my members, my loyal subscribers. Thanks to everybody who liked the video. Everything you need from me will be in the description of the box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my websites, oracleorigins.com. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.